Hi, it's Tony Tricilius coming to you from Cheap Scrapbook Stuff with this week's Hump Day Inspiration. And this week I decided to do a fall layout. It's an older collection. It's, I think, 50 cents in the store. So one of our cheaper collections. It's by Carta Bella and it's called Fall Break. And these are the papers I used on the first layout. And I actually mixed in with Fall Break some brads and some washi tape from an Echo Park collection called My Favorite Fall. So two different fall lines we kind of combined together. So these are the papers. And here's the first two layouts. Here's the left side and the right side. So I didn't put any photo mats on the right side because I wanted to show off the layout. So we'll focus the camera on that one. But once I add pictures, I would definitely add some mats to it. But this one was pretty simple. So I started with the journaling cards for the background, which is this paper. Journaling cards on the back. So I started with the journaling cards, and then I took this pretty green check, which is called Autumn Trees. I took that and I cut down, I believe, 3 inches off of 2 sides to give me a square. I matted it and then I just outlined it with this really cute pumpkin truck washi tape. And then for the next layer, I took the pumpkins. It's called Pumpkin Plaid. And I cut down a smaller square. I want to say I did 5 inches. I'll measure these and put them in the description for you. I did a 5-inch square on this one. And again, outlined it with washi tape. And then for the final, I took the back side of Pumpkin Plaid, which is this, and cut a smaller square out of the leftovers. So it worked out. I was able to use the same sheet of paper. And again, outlined that in washi tape. So that was really it for the layout. Then to embellish the page, I took the element sticker sheet and the brads. And I used 1, 2, 3 stickers. And then I used the brad over here, the pumpkin truck, which matches the pumpkin truck in the washi tape. And I just adhered the stickers to some sand cardstock, American Crafts Sand Cardstock, and I inked around the side just to give it a little definition, and I used Ground Espresso for that. And then for the photo mats, I used more sand cardstock, and then I topped it with butterscotch and just embellished the photo mats with more elements from the brads. So 2 brads and another chipboard piece. And that was it. I elevated my embellishments with our pop-up dots. So they're raised a little bit. If you want them raised even more, you could double the pop-up dots. I thought I had some pop-up dots out here, but I don't have any to show you. But you could double them and make it raise even more. Now, there's also an ephemera pack with My Favorite Fall that would go very nicely on this layout if you wanted to add more embellishments, or if you chose not to do the sticker sheet, you could add some journaling boxes from the back side. You would need another sheet of the journaling cards, but you could also do that. So that would work as well. So there you have it, first layout. And the second layout, I only used 2 papers. So these 2 papers, and here it is. The left-hand side and the right-hand side. So what I did on this one is I took the back side of Brisk Leaves, which looks like this, and I used that for the background. And then I took Harvest Town and I cut it on the diagonal, which, unless you have a really large paper cutter, you have to do by hand. So I just drew a line on the diagonal, cut it by hand, and then that left me with, you know, 2 big triangles, and then I cut that triangle in half. And that got me my 2 half triangles. And then I took and I outlined the triangles in this other fun washi tape, which has the bicycles and the pumpkins on it. So I outlined, you can see on this one, I purposely didn't put the mat on it so we could see it. I outlined the corners and then I ran a strip down the center. And that was really it for the layout. I took more embellishments from the sticker sheet. So I used these guys, the tag here, this one, pumpkin latte, hello fall, and give thanks. I took all of those and I mounted them on pomegranate cardstock, and then used more brads to embellish the tag and to embellish these title boxes. And that was it. That was pretty much it. I did not elevate these. You could if you wanted to. I chose not to. And then for the photo mats, I used butterscotch cardstock, and then I put pomegranate on top of that. So, and I just did one for each side, but you know, again, you could do whatever works for your pictures. And here again, instead of the sticker sheet, you could totally use the embellishments from the ephemera pack to mix it up. If that's your preference, either would work. So if you have any questions, as always, or you'd like to see pictures of these layouts, please don't hesitate to drop us a message. I will put the exact dimensions of everything in the description and links to the products on our site. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.